Permanent Cosmetics, the makeup of the future. Dermapigmentation is the term now being used by the medical profession for the ancient art of tattooing. It seems that physicians, as well as tattoo artists and some beauty experts, are now utilizing dermapigmentation to enhance facial features and improve aesthetic appearance. Dermapigmentation is being used in the eyebrow area to replace missing hairs. The effects are quite pleasing and actually simulate hair growth to the point that it's difficult to tell without touching the pigmented area that it's not real hair. Pigment is placed under the skin's surface, along the lash line to enhance or outline the eyes, and to give thin or sparse lashes a fuller appearance. Short, fine lines extending from the lower lash line represent tiny, delicate eyelashes. Eyeshadow is applied in a natural color for contouring or in soft colors for accent. Under the eyes, the dark shadows or circles can be covered with a light flesh color, as with conventional cosmetic concealer. The cheeks are accented with a soft rosy color to give them a blushed appearance. The lips can be outlined to enhance the lip line or colored entirely, thereby simulating lipstick. Last but not least, Madonna and other stars have brought the Marilyn Monroe beauty mark back into vogue. Tattoo artists confirm that permanent cosmetics have been worn by actresses and models since the early 1900s. However, until just recently, there has been very little publicity about the availability. And the actresses and models who wore them certainly weren't telling anyone their trade secrets. With the sudden increase in publicity, thanks to the medical profession, permanent makeup is much in discussion. The number of women now wearing permanent cosmetics is rapidly increasing. Some estimate that by the turn of the century, at least 1 in 10 women over age 40 will have at least one facial area pigmented. Dermapigmentation, delicately applied, with colors and style carefully selected, will enhance a person's individual features. This is not a generic style used on everyone. Each person's own specific facial features, the size and shape of the eyes and eyelids, basic skin and hair color, and each individual's own style and preferences all affect the final result. Dermapigmentation can enhance one's best features aesthetically. An experienced therapist can also reduce and de-emphasize problems, such as an irregular lip line or eyes that need improvement in one way or another. Almost any of nature's imperfections that can be improved with conventional makeup can also be improved with the application of permanent cosmetics. Women say the need for reapplying temporary makeup throughout the day can be time-consuming and frustrating. GJNorman, with advanced cosmetic techniques, says that choosing an experienced therapist is extremely important in order to achieve the desired effects with minimum discomfort and in minimum time. Permanent cosmetics provide an accent to enhance one's own beauty and should be considered the basic coat for adding more dramatic makeup that varying fashions and styles often require. When waking in the morning or just finishing an aerobics class or getting out of the shower or the pool, your permanent makeup will look just as fresh as when it was applied. Women with careers in business feel that consistency is important, and they, more than anyone, realize the value of permanent makeup. No more business meeting interruptions for a quick trip to the powder room to refresh makeup. Who wears it? The answer is anyone. The list is endless. All share the same desire, to look their best regardless of the activity, night or day. Because permanent cosmetics can do so much for a person's self-image, it's only logical to seek the most skilled and experienced therapist available. Dermapigmentation represents the ultimate level of the fine art of tattooing. Like any other medium of art, the result is based on the skill and experience of the therapist in mixing colors and applying them to the subsurface of the skin. For skillful shading, expert control of color, and knowledgeable application of makeup, it's necessary to find a therapist with years of experience. One of the most difficult problems in creating the really fine, delicate results is the use of color and shading. What we see after the initial application is not what remains as a final permanent result. It may be several days or even weeks before the final result is visible. That pigment which is in the epidermis, outer layer of the skin, will be lost during the healing process, which takes approximately 4 weeks. The new epidermis, which covers the color, gives a softening effect to the pigment contained in the dermis, lower layer of the skin. Experience and a willingness to create the desired result, in several steps if necessary, are important requirements. Before making your decision, ask how long the therapist has been applying permanent makeup. Ask for references and check them out. Do a thorough investigation before deciding.